A child is a child. He has not asked to be born in a slum, to leprosy patients, or in a caste of rag pickers. He has not chosen to do degrading or humiliating jobs, and hence he should have equal rights to succeed in life, to be loved and to be happy. And education is a powerful way to achieving it. It belongs to each of us to give back to those children their dignity. Yamuna is one of the most important rivers passing through New Delhi. And there, inside a slum area, under the bridge, the SVM Education Centre was founded in October 1995 with 5 teaching staff by Mrs. Sophie Rombaut.
I used to live there too. Mrs. Sophie came in the slum at the time and decided to open a school. There was another school managed by her at the adjacent slum, Rainywell number 7.
Before the opening of the school, many children were enrolled in rag-picking jobs.
I remember Mrs. Sophie always carrying first aid, bandages, and a torch so she could treat leprosy patients wherever she found on the street, footpaths, railway station, and other places. I remember Mrs. Sophie coming in the slum and expressing her wish to open a school there. It's a big deal for a person to go in such a place and decide to start a school. In the slum at Rainywell number 8, there has never been a school or an education center before 1995. People live there in conditions worse than animals.
In June 1996, Sophie Rombaut presented her work to Mrs. Anita Bula. After visiting the schools in New Delhi in 1997, Anita decided to sell Indian art crafts in Switzerland to obtain funds for their social projects in India. As the project started to grow, the support from Swiss Air Staff Foundation in 1999 became fundamental to the success of the project.
The school then started getting support from Mrs. Anita Bula of Switzerland and from the Swiss Air Staff Foundation for Children in Need since 1999. Today, the children are the fruit of all this work.
Sophie disappeared in April 2002. But Jeremy and Mary Rombaut, Sophie's children, decided to continue the work. Mrs. Anita, together with her niece Monica, decided to create the Jivan Association and to open a shop of Indian handcrafts in Le Local. With the education centre growing year after year, it became imperative to find more ways to raise funds. However, in 2006, the slum was devastated so that the government could get back the land. The government made a project to reallocate the slum 40 kilometres far northwest. Many of the inhabitants of the slum were forced to move to that place, since their homes on the sacred Yamuna River had been torn down. However, many decided to stay on nearby streets or in improvised homes to keep their jobs. We also decided to stay. The SVM found a new building in another place, and the work hasn't stopped to this day.
I then got recruited in SVM and I realized that many of the children were coming from the nearby slum areas. Few of them did not take studies very seriously and many others did not know the goal or the benefit of studying. So I then took up the job to make the children realize the purpose of getting education and also the task of motivating them to grow in life.
For people from slums, it's a big achievement to finish senior secondary education. We could have never imagined coming so far in life. Today I am working as an installer and doing very well in life, earning well, and I also have a son who is going to school.
I was a child when the school began. I can't even remember it. However, I am very thankful to Mrs. Sophie, Lotus Sir, and everybody who contributes to the functioning of the school. Today, I'm at university, which is a big achievement, for no ancestor of mine has ever gone to university. I am deeply grateful to my teacher, Mr. Nadeem, who is my idol and continues to motivate me.
I completed my graduation with BI History Honors, and I wish to pursue the Bachelor of Education. Our base started at SVM. Our entire family works for SVM, and we try very hard so that the students progress more and more and get good jobs in the future.
I'm currently studying at Delhi University, doing a Bachelor of Commerce. Our basic education was provided by SVM. I was admitted to SVM in Standard 1.
The support from the Javan Association and the Swissair Foundation enables the school to cater for around 225 students yearly.
Today, because of the education I received here from Aslan Sir and Nadeem Sir, I could get a very good job. I'm currently working as a relationship manager in CA firm. Simultaneously, I'm also pursuing further studies in arts.
Every year, more and more graduates from the Education Centre are able to attend university, reaching professional success and transforming their lives and the lives of those around them. Since 1995, 1,025 students have completed the school programs, and over 150 have graduated up to university level. A journey of 20 years to bring back smiles to their faces and confidence to their hearts.
For this, I really thank the main donors, Mrs. Anita Bula from Switzerland and the Swissair Star Foundation for Children in Need.
Thank you.
सुख दुख को खूंटी पे टांगे और पाप पुण्य चोटी से बांधे नाचे हैं हम दादा धैया हम तो ऐसे हैं भैया ओ बल्ले बल्ले जी सोनिया दे रंग देख लो बिना डोर तो मैं उड़ती पतंग देख लो ओ बल्ले ना हो जा रे
ढिक ढिक गेड़ी शेड़ी मारे फुर्सतों को धुआं धुआं करके शाम उड़ा दे कर रहे बदमाशियां बोले अंकल आंटियां अपनी ऐसी यारियां दुनिया पे